Today, with the ringing of our Peace Bowl, we affirm our collective hope for peace in the world and at home. We acknowledge that these lands that we love are the unceded, ancestral, and historical lands of the Yavapai people. Again, good morning. I am Jack Wood, the worship associate for today. People tell me my pronouns are he, him, and his. So, I am the worship associate. This morning's service is called Spiraling into the Center, and the center is the pause in the turning of the wheel from year to year. And the homily this morning is going to be given by our guest speaker, Meg Bohrman. Most of you probably know Meg. She's a resident of Prescott for 25 years, as am I, and she's a community music therapist and also an activist. Our regular minister, Michelle LaGrave, is off today for a well-deserved rest. So without further ado, Meg will begin the musical part.
Thank you, Jack. Good morning, everybody. This song is a little quieter, so I hope I get picked up on here. It's a song about cycles, and the end being the beginning leading to the end, or alternatively, that which has no beginning has no end. Here we go again, sun sinking low again, birds in the trees all got something to say, tell each other what they did all day. And here we go again, you got nothing to show, my friend, lazy bones lying in the sun. How you ever gonna get your day's work done? And heaven knows, my friend, we got nothing to pretend. It's different every time, the way the day is lost to the fire in the sky. So let it go again. If there's one thing I know, it's when the fire dies away, there's nothing but the dark. Wishes can come true on the tiniest of sparks. So don't you worry none, I'll stay right here till the night is done. And if we make it through, we'll find that morning sun. He always comes. So here we go again. Shadows grow, put the day to bed. Birds in the trees all fly home to their nest, wrap themselves around the one they love the best. So lay me low again. You took me for a ride, my friend, dancing on the edge with the moon and stars and all. The higher that we climb, the harder that we fall. So I won't worry none. You stay right here till the night is done. And if we make it through, we'll find that morning sun. He always comes. So take it slow, my friend. What's down below must grow again. There's no beginning and there isn't any end, 'cause it all comes and goes and goes and comes and comes and goes around again. Thank you. It's okay. We can do this.
That was very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack.
Well, again, good morning. Welcome to Granite Peak Unitarian Universalist Congregation. If you're visiting for the first time today, or if you're still kind of newish, I'd like to extend a very special and warm welcome. We are glad you are here. And one of the things that Reverend Michelle usually does is she provides a special welcome. And she says, whoever you are, wherever you come from, wherever you find yourself on your life's journey, whether you walked in or rolled in or zoomed in, whichever are your pronouns, whomever you love, you are welcome here. You belong here.
Thank you.
I cannot improve on that. So we come to the chalice lighting portion of the service, and I've asked Yvonne Garrett to be our chalice lighter this morning. Yvonne came all the way from Brooklyn, New York for today's service. And we appreciate that. You know how travel during the holidays is. We begin our service in the Unitarian Universalist tradition of lighting a chalice. Our chalice lighter this morning is our friend Yvonne Garrett. This chalice is an important chalice. We've had it for many, many years. It was created by Steve Apple, one of the members of this congregation, and it's been here for a long time. We find ourselves in this space today, in this beautiful new sanctuary, enjoying the warmth and friendship of others. And I am honored to be a worship associate on this last Sunday service of 2025. And I was the worship associate in February at the last Sunday service in our old sanctuary. It was in the same place, but it was a different space. And there was a great deal of anticipation about moving from that old space to this new space, which was, of course, not yet here. And during that service, I asked people to remember, even though they were really anxious to get rid of that ugly green carpet, that there were many, many things over the 25 years that we were in that old space that we should think about and reflect on and remember in the future as we're sitting here in this new space, the same place, at the end of the year. It has been a momentous year for our congregation, and a fitting way to light the chalice today, I think. So I think we have another hymn, right?
We might have opening words first.
Oh, opening words first. Yes, thank you very much. Okay.
Nice, thank you, Jack.
Here we are again, seeking shelter in the spaces, finding funny places where the seams they seem to pull apart. And it comes as no surprise, for it's written on the faces of the ones who love, the ones who shine, and those who fall apart. And everywhere we go, it is always a beginning. Every breath and every step along the borderline. There are spaces between spaces and graces between graces. Something to hold on to beyond the realm of time. I believe the lyrics for this song are, oh, good. Good. So this is a song that I wrote some years ago, and I wanted to pick me up. So we're doing a little reggae, all right? A little reggae. Feel free to kind of skink to the beat a little. And it's a beautiful sing-along about the light returning, about the light within us all. And can we feel it? Can we share it with each other? And can we feel it from each other? Sunlight, moon glow, light comes streaming through my window, and I feel your love. I can feel your love. I can feel your love. Over, under, rolling with the lightning and thunder, and I feel your love. I can feel your love. I can feel your love. A bird can sing, take to the wing, follow where the wind blows. If I could do one simple thing, I'd follow where my heart goes, following you. It's inside, outside, I guess we're on the same side, and I feel your love. I can feel your love. I can feel your love. It's past tense, pretense. You know it don't make no sense, but I feel your love. I can feel your love. I can feel your love. A bird can sing, take to the wing, follow where the wind blows. Oh, I did that one. The sun and rain, they make a game, building joy and sorrow. If I could play through all the pain, I'd share all my tomorrows, following you. I know where the words went, but we know the feel your love part, right? Big hearts, small parts, I guess it's not a bad start. And I feel your love. I can feel your love. I can feel your love. The ups and downs turn us around, spinning with the seasons. If I could make a joyful sound, you're giving me a reason, following you. Da 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 da. And I feel your love. I can feel your love. I can feel your love. It's sunlight, moon glow, light comes streaming through my window, and I feel your love. I can feel your love. I can feel your love. I can feel your love now. Feel your love. I can feel your love now. Feel your love. Feel your love. I can feel your love. Thank you.
No wonder they wanted Meg to come.
Thank you, Jack.
I have a short poem by Ella Wheeler Wilcox, who was born in 1855 and died in 1919. The poem is called The Year, which was written in 1910. What can be said in New Year's rhymes that's not been said 1,000 times? The new years come, the old years go. We know we dream we know. We rise up laughing with the light. We lie down weeping with the night. We hug the world until it stings. We curse it then and sigh for wings. We live, we love, we woo, we wed. We wreathe our brides, we sheet our dead. We laugh, we weep, we hope, we fear. And that's the burden of a year. You can do this if you want. Just kidding. Okay, let's state our covenant. Love is a doctrine of this congregation. The quest for truth is its sacrament, and service its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge and freedom, to serve others in community. Thus do we covenant together. And we come to the offertory portion of our service. As we prepare the offering this morning, let us embrace the feeling of connection and community that we have when we gather here each week. Let us remember that this congregation and its programs are supported by your generosity. We also give back to the greater community through our Seeds of Support program, and the recipient this month is the MLK program, which is happening in January. Please read about them in the order of service. Each Sunday, half of the plate offering, the cash, as well as designated checks, are given to a local organization helping others. If you'd like your entire check to go to the Seeds of Support, please be sure to note so in the memo line. If you'd like to contribute online, please visit our website at prescottuu.org. And the ushers will now collect the offering, and Jake will provide some music. We acknowledge the generosity of spirit expressed through this offering. What is given in love is received in gratitude. Amen, and blessed be.
Amen and namaste.
Meditation time.
All right.
So we're going to have a different type of meditation today. I've been attending the meditation practice at Granite Peak here for a couple of years, and we do it on Thursday usually, although I've been absent for the past month or so because of illness, which is resolved at this point. But the meditation really focuses on breath, the breath. And we focus on breathing by breathing in deeply and then breathing out slowly. And I'm going to ask that those of you who are willing to do this, just try to find a comfortable position in your chairs. And we're going to take about 5 or 6 breaths. You can leave your eyes open or you can close your eyes, either way. But we'll start now. So I'll just ask you to breathe in. And then breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And Meg is going to ask you to consider something as you're breathing in.
As we're talking about endings and beginnings and beginnings and endings, that moment between the inhale and the exhale is the pause of the solstice, the center of the spiral. And as we breathe in, the nourishing breath that feeds our whole body, we imagine, what will we be creating from this moment forward? What do we choose to consciously create with all of the nourishment of this world? And as we exhale, through the mouth preferably, like we're blowing out a candle, what are we actively letting go of? I say grieving, because the pain of the past few decades, centuries, millennia, perhaps, has been building up, and there are many endings. So let's be honest. What are we grieving? What do we need to let go to make room for the in-breath and for the creation? So in, creating and nourishing. Exhale, letting go. Contemplate this as we breathe our last breaths together with Jack.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in.
Creation, nourishment.
Breathe out.
Letting go, making room.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
Now we come to joys and concerns. Beloved community is at the heart of Granite Peak UU congregation. As we experience this time of meditation and music, we take a few moments to silently acknowledge the joys and concerns on our hearts and minds. If there is an event that moves you to joy or concern, hope or gratitude, grief or remembrance, you are invited to come forward and drop a pebble from the dish into our communal water as an affirmation of our connection to one another. Would you like to drop a pebble? May our joys and concerns, surrounded by the healing communal water of our beloved community, be acknowledged here today. So may it be. And I think we have a special hymn coming up, Spirit of Life. It's in the gray hymnal, but also on the screen. So for those of you who are willing and able, if you'd like to stand and sing this hymn. stirrings of compassion blow in the wind, rise in the sea, move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice, roots hold me close, wings set me free, Spirit of life, come to me, come to me.
Thank you, Jack. I have 2 microphones, so I will be heard. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Granite Peak, for inviting me to come and speak and play. It's a great honor to look out upon this beautiful group of people. Maybe it's because of that song, but I can feel your love. I hope you can feel mine. Spiraling into the center of the wheel. This time of the year that I grew up celebrating Christmas, people all over the world celebrate the light and the darkness in one way or another. I celebrate solstice a little bit more now, but I'm really open to any tradition that celebrates light and the darkness, to be honest. This is the moment that I've been waiting for all year, the pause between the inhale and the exhale. A moment of stillness. And I feel it in my very cells. Perhaps because I also feel the busyness, the anxiety, the constant go, go, go whipping of time. And I'm a little bit of a rebel, so when I get whipped, I tend to stay still. And so then I'm struggling with myself quite often, which is not helpful. This time of the year reminds me, teaches me again what I already know, that all the space I crave is already here for me. Always, all the time. That when we slow down time, we open space. That's just physics, maybe metaphysics. It's how it works. When we slow down, think of driving. If I don't have a lot of space and I'm in a residential area, I go slow. Why? So I can open space and see what's going on in case a little kid or a dog runs over in front of me. When we go fast, space narrows, and we're in these lanes on the freeway. When I need space to feel, to integrate, to understand and process all of this constant busyness and change, I slow down. And we do it with breathing, like Jack just guided us through. And the world also does it. The earth also does this. The sun slows down for 3 days and says, no, 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 stay slow. get up late, dream long, and stay within. Because when we slow down time and open space, we don't have to do much else because the light comes. Grace comes in without us needing to do anything but make room. And we do have to make room, don't we? There's a lot that's crowding us. It often makes us think that we don't have choice. That things, the world, the future is all in the hands of certain folks who love robots, apparently. And nothing is pre-written. Nothing. Besides the fact that the sun will rise again, that the light and the dark are in balance and dancing, that the inner and outer world reflect each other, that I look out on a sea of beautiful beings and I feel you. I feel you feeling me, which is something no robot can do. This pause at this time of year feels more important to me than it ever has before. Perhaps because of that whip and that bossiness and that sense of, well, just suck it up, Meg. You're now in the robot world. But I didn't choose this. And I don't think many of us did. It's okay to have technology and whatever. I'm just saying, let's do it ourselves. Let's choose our future, every single one of us, and share it together. Because I think often we forget we have a choice. And this moment of pausing, this space between the inhale and the exhale, the space between this in spiral and the out spiral is where we are right now, a powerful place. Where we find the spaces and the graces, which I need a lot of. I perhaps need more than other people. I don't know. I feel like I need a lot of grace. And so therefore I grant it in hopes that others will grant it to me. It feels like everything is spinning and spinning and spinning faster and faster. So I hold on to the pause. Does anybody remember that fair ride from the county fair back in the day, the Gravitron? Who remembers the Gravitron? Okay, that was so fun. And it spun faster and faster and faster, didn't it? And when we were in the Gravitron, we got sucked to the edge, which was like the coolest feeling ever. Physics again. Couldn't really move, right? It's so hard to, couldn't really do a lot because of how fast and quickly everything was moving. But I tell you what, the center of that wheel, of that Gravitron, the carny dude who was controlling the speed, he was standing up, wasn't he? Because in the center, in the middle, in the center of the spiral, in the center hole, we have movement always. So you could drop down, you could get to your knees. and you could crawl, and you could move again. And I love thinking of that as an analogy. When things are going so fast that I feel like frozen, or I can't do and be who I want to be, I go low. I go grounded. And I take care of what's in my immediate world, the inner world. Because that's where the spiral leads to right now. It all begins within. And when I go low and grounded, like on the gravitron, I can move back to the center. I can crawl my way there, no problem. Then we have all our faculties again. That's pretty neat to remember. So the solstice is the pause, the center of the wheel. The Tao Te Ching, number 11, says, we join spokes together to make a wheel, but it is the center hole that lets the wagon move. We shape clay into a vase, but it is the emptiness inside that holds whatever we want. We hammer wood for a house, but it is the inner space that makes it livable. We work with being, yet it is non-being that we use. Whoa. That's the Tao for you. That's living life on earth. Infinite beings, eternal, caught in the temporal, finite world. And maybe that's why the solstice means so much to me. Because I have space to be infinite, eternal again, in that pause. We did a solstice ceremony last Sunday on the solstice, even though I missed Suki's. One day we'll line up having our solstice ceremonies together. And it was beautiful. We gathered at Puff. We sang. I think it's because of us the sun came back up. It is, isn't it? Power songs. And we wove our community, which is what we're doing now, which is our job, isn't it? And when the singing was over, we turned out the lights and we walked the spiral of pine boughs into the center, where we found our light, our candle. Because the light begins within, my friends. The sunlight, the moon glow, that's us. That is who we are. And when the night becomes so dark and so long that we forget, we have each other. I've helped babies be born as a birth doula for 25, almost 30 years now. And there comes a point in every labor, and it doesn't matter if the mother has had, it's her first baby or her 13th, and sometimes more, my friends. Yes, sometimes more. There comes a point in every labor, before the creation of life, before that baby enters the world, before the son is born, where every mother gives up, forgets that she can do it. There is always a part of the journey I guess that's what they say, right before the dawn is the darkest time, right? It's part of the map of who we are. We don't get to skip it. But when those mothers reached that dark place and looked up with fear, with despair, sometimes saying, okay, I give up, go home, I'm not going to have this baby. It was my job, and the job of all who loved that mother, to hold her in the light, to allow her that experience, but to give her a way back. So I hope we can do that for each other now. That we all get to have our moment of despair without completely crumbling. Because those in our lives, in our community, in our congregations, know how to hold the light. And when they are at their darkest time, we do it for them. Because we must have the capacity to handle what's coming ahead. We don't know what it is. But unless we make room, we won't be able to see. We won't be able, I like to spread life out like a buffet platter. Like a whole table. I want this, I don't want this. Maybe as a society, that's what we need a little bit more of. This is working, this isn't working. But when things are so busy and that gravitron is spinning, 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 there's no space. Our vision's like this. Tunnel, tight, claustrophobic. Finding the spaces between the spaces. Allowing the graces. That which has no substance enters where there is no space. What does that mean? What does that mean? It means that no matter how tight and dark a moment is, the light and the love that we carry and who we are actually, when we strip away the layers of pretense, the masks, the doings, the accolades, we are much more than this physical world. And it's our job to practice that and to remind each other when we forget in this world right now. I love to tell the story of Inanna's descent to the underworld, because it is the oldest story we have yet found written down by humankind. The oldest story that was so valued 10,000 years ago. They were telling it, perhaps longer. I can't even comprehend that kind of time. It is a map of how to fall apart. Why do we want a map of how to fall apart? We know how to do that. Perhaps. And how to spend this time in the darkness, because this is the time of the dark. We as a culture are pretty afraid of the dark. And I don't blame us. There be monsters. So I always say, You got to clean out the closet. You got to go under the bed sometimes and get that energy moving again, create space. But don't do it. Don't go into the dark unless you have enough light with you. Shine that light. Clear out some old clutter. I say grieve. I say grieve. I really believe as a trauma therapist, my goodness, we are choked into silence and frozenness by layers upon layers upon layers of grief. It's not even ours anymore. It's so old. Yet we are transformers. That's who we are. That is who we are. Our hearts have the power to transform. So look for those moments. Look for those moments to slow down time, to open space, and to bring the light in the darkness for your fellow human. Because it's also for yourself. And when you find a closed moment, open it. How do you do that? How do you transform a moment from closed to open? I don't know. No, I do. I'm just kidding. I have ideas. There's lots of ways. It's by an act of radical generosity. For reals, my friends. Act of radical generosity, radical love, radical forgiveness. When I say radical, it means it doesn't make sense. Illogical. Because in our brains, we have a lot of reasons why we're not going to smile at that neighbor. Or why it was okay to flip that person off on the highway. I mean, come on, they did cut me off. No. It's not about what our brains think. Boy, do they tell us stories. Don't believe your brain. Good motto for 2026. Don't believe your brain. Listen, make choices. It's telling stories. Instead, take opportunities to change closed moments into open ones. Acts of radical generosity. Because even though we're almost through this time of the solstice, I believe this is going to be a year where we need extra light, extra generosity. Because there are those who will, who want, who devour the light. Luckily, it doesn't end. But sometimes it grows dim. Practice now going inside, finding the space, kindling the light for ourselves and each other. So we can actively create this future with our powerful, transformative, amazing humanness. Stay human. Listen deep. Allow yourself to feel. And we're all in this together. Spiraling into the center of the wheel. I'm happy to be here with you. Learning capacity to grieve and let go, to grow in courage so that we can create and imagine together. At the end of our solstice ceremony last Sunday, we sang a song, a solstice song, which we're going to sing together now. Perhaps it will be on the screens, but perhaps it will not. It's okay. Repeat after me. Spiraling into the center. The center of the wheel. Spiraling into the center. The center of the wheel. I might be in the wrong key. Let's see. It was close. Spiraling into the center. The center of the wheel. Spiraling into the center. The center of the wheel. We are the weavers. We are the woven ones. We are the dreamers. We are the dream. We are the weavers. We are the woven ones. We are the dreamers. We are the dream. Before we sing that more, I just want to highlight the fact that we are the weavers. We have the power of creation. And we are the woven ones, being woven by all of the unseen forces. Who knows how we got here? I mean, you can take your best guess. Love philosophy and theology, but my goodness, we are woven by something else, are we not? And yet we are the weavers, taking the light from the heavens and the dark soul of the mother and swirling them together. The yang, the yin, the masculine, the feminine, the closed, the open, whatever you want to call it, the out, the in, and bringing them together to weave this world. We are the dreamers. Are we not? As humans, I remember when my sister, who's a biologist, told me a long time ago, as humans, it's scientifically proven that we must imagine to create. Our job is to imagine, my friends, not to just drink and suck up all the stories we're given on the TV and the screens, but to imagine them outward. We've replaced our hearth fires where we would dream and imagine together by individual screens where the story of our lives is told to us. Now, we're taking it back because we imagine to create. We are the dreamers and we are the dream. I guess this time of the year is a good time to contemplate the paradox. Because you just got to juggle it. There's nothing else to do. Here we go. Let's get the right key. Spiraling into the center of the wheel. Spiraling into the center of the wheel. We are the weavers. We are the woven ones. We are the dreamers. We are the dream. We are the weavers. We are the woven ones. We are the dreamers. We are the dream. Y'all could give me a little percussion if you wanted to. I'm used to having a band. Spiraling into the center of the wheel. Spiraling into the center of the wheel. We are the weavers. We are the woven ones. We are the dreamers. We are the dream. We are the weavers. We are the woven ones. We are the dreamers. We are the dream. Spiraling into the center of the wheel. Spiraling into the center of the wheel. We are the weavers. We are the the woven ones. We are the dreamers, we are the dream. We are the weavers, we are the woven ones. We are the dreamers, we are the dream. One more time. Spiraling into the center of the wheel. Spiraling into the center of the wheel. We are the weavers, we are the woven ones. We are the dreamers, we are the dream. We are the weavers, we are the woven ones. We are the dreamers, we are the dream. We are the dreamers, we are the dream. We are the dreamers, we are the dream. Thank you very much. Blessings. Thank you, Jack.
We're so fortunate to have Meg with us today. I just want to thank her for what a wonderful service at a very special time of the year. We probably need to hear it every week, but we'll take it today. I also want to thank Jake Peterman for piano work, Brian Williston for Sunday management, our ushers and our greeters, and our kitchen crew. Rumor has it that there might be some food in Davis Hall afterward. And we come to the point where we're going to be extinguishing our chalice. So I might invite Yvonne back up here. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. For the benediction, I have an excerpt from another old poem, this one from 1892, called New Year's Morning by Helen Hunt Jackson. I'm just reading the last 6 or 7 lines. All nights are sacred nights to make confession and resolve and prayer. All days are sacred days to wake new gladness in the sunny air. Only a night from old to new, only a sleep from night to morn. The new is but the old come true. Each sunrise sees a new year born. And now, Jake, I think you have some music for us. And it might even be music that we can sing to. If people would like to stand, if you're willing and able. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and the days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for the sake of old lang syne. And here's be forgot and never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? Well, there we have it.
There we have it.
Thank you very much.
That's too bad. It would have been nice to have the other verses.